guys, it's me, Akashic Love. I hope you're wonderful. So today's video is going to be about BPD, borderline personality disorder. And some of the symptoms are like one of them is chronic fatigue. So you're always tired. You're just exhausted. And because of the medicine, I've actually been able to get rest, but I'm still tired because borderline personality disorder is exhausting. Your brain is constantly running in circles. Your brain is constantly telling you things. You're constantly freaking yourself out. You're constantly psyching yourself out. Heaven forbid if you're in an environment full of invalidation. Heaven forbid if you're in a toxic environment, because BPD only amplifies, you're so sensitive to everything. It's like walking around and not having skin on your body. And people are telling you to stop being so sensitive. That's literally what it's like. And you do things and you try to do them, and it just hurts. And then everyone around you is like, why? And, I used to get in a lot of trouble for a lot of my symptoms. Just because if you don't know, you could get very frustrated with a person because it's not going to make any sense. But that's the point of a mental illness or a disability. It doesn't make any sense. That's why they take the medicine to you take the medicine to fix the chemical imbalance in which you have in your brain, so that you can be balanced. So if you need more serotonin, it's serotonin. If you need more whatever chemicals happen in your brain, that's what the medicine helps. And it's crazy because the medicine helps sleep. The medicine helps your mood. It helps you better regulate your emotions, because borderline personality disorder is a dysregulation. It is an emotional dysregulation illness. So you constantly have to be aware of that. You constantly have to, oh gosh, it's just so hard. And you're dealing with all of this, the identity problem, you're dealing with all of that, and you're still not even, at your day yet. You know what I mean? You're struggling with really terrible thoughts. You're sensitive to everything. It's like not having skin, because you feel everything. But at the same token, when you're happy, you're happy, your feelings are also genuine. I could definitely say that in a borderline personality disorder person. I sincerely get genuine. I get, maybe some people could perceive it as overreactions or outbursts, but the one thing you can be sure of is that their emotions concerning certain things are genuine. Like, we genuinely express how we feel. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there is something wrong when you can't control the way you choose to express yourself. It can be quite difficult, but, not doable, I guess. You're still expected to perform specific tasks and live your daily life like everything is okay. And that is the hardest part. Because I'll tell people, yeah, it's okay, I have a disorder. And this is the problem. And they'll follow it up with, oh, so if you know what the problem is, then why don't you fix it? Well, because, can you fix a blind person? I'm just saying. Be more empathetic. Like, invisible disabilities are real. People don't talk about them, and people suffer in silence. I'm doing this because when I first learned, there was really not a lot of information on it. There wasn't really many people I could talk to. Even my therapist was like, oh, I have to study this book first before we can start your treatment. I'm just like, okay. Yeah, so those are some of the things that is like a daily thing, it's like a daily task. But I try my best, keep my therapy appointments, take my medicine, don't go off the rails too far. I try to keep in my mind that if I am in the middle of an episode, I try to remind myself that a certain level of anger isn't necessary. So that's how I keep that down and I can pull myself back to reality. But sometimes, oh yeah, I got paint on my hands and my rings. Yeah. I can, do that, but sometimes it's hard. I have, some people I noticed, they're able to, they don't give more anger to anger. And I appreciate them so much because it helps me. I was, when you go through a lot of trauma, when you go through a lot of abuse, more trauma isn't going to help you. More abuse isn't going to help you. But we live in a society that's trauma-based. So that's another thing to deal with. Outside of being exhausted, outside of overreacting, I don't even want to call it overreacting because when I have certain episodes, I feel like my emotions are justified. I feel like I don't know, I just feel like it's justified. I feel like my thoughts and emotions it's weird. I feel like that energy, I don't know. But I do know that humanity needs to be more empathetic to mental illness, because mental illness is a byproduct of war. So if you had parents that were in the war and they were like exposed to Agent Orange or some other chemical, it can hurt the children. And in my case, my dad was in the Vietnam War, and he was exposed to Agent Orange, and we all know what happens after that. So here we are. That's why people shouldn't be ashamed of it. Like, I guess if we knew where it came from and how it was created. And I mean, there's people that have disabilities because of genetic reasons. But there's lots of reasons, but I guess understanding some of them makes me feel better. Because it's difficult to live with, to be like so considered so normal, but to be so different in emotions and thoughts and behavior. It's weird almost, but it's life. So I'm glad you guys listen to my videos and watch my videos. I really like talking to you guys. So please leave like a comment, leave your feedback, and tell me if you want to hear, like, I don't know. Like, I live with BPD, so I'm never like, I don't really get to see it from the outside. I only get to see it from the inside. You get what I'm saying? So, to me, it looks completely normal. To the outside, people don't understand. But I want people to understand not only borderline, but like bipolar, schizophrenia. None of this is fun. None of us asked to like, hey God, I have a great idea. Why don't you give me a disability no one can see? Yeah. That'll make them like me. Like, what the it's just terrible. No one asks for it. And I had to really check myself, because you, like, when a person is sick, they're sick. And even I have to recognize that in some people. And not really rock the boat on that. Accept their mental illness for what it is. Accept their reaction for what it is. And have a happy day. That's all you can really do. Someone close to me is schizophrenic. So whenever she has an episode and we're talking and she'll go into one of her hallucinations where she's like, oh, my eyes cut diamonds. Oh, there's a lot of money in the nuclear reactor. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. But because I understand, I just shake my head and say, really? That's awesome. Can't believe it. When are they going to do that? And it makes both people feel much better. Because I'm not yelling at her, arguing with her. Why are you saying these things? What's wrong with you? Don't say those things. Don't be like that. That is not okay. Like, these episodes are real. It's not a joke. It's not, don't do that. It's not nice. Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. I'll come up with new topics and new things to talk about. I'll try to make them more often. But thank you for watching this video. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.